And lastly, on this Saturday, I want to talk about Ferrari. And I want to talk about the current state of Ferrari, Scuderia Ferrari, that makes me fucking sick. Ferrari, big part of my life. Goes back to Niki Lauda, Miami Vice. You know, you kind of make a decision when you're a kid who you're going to be with. Mine was Niki Lauda, but as soon as, it's just like my love affair with Miami started when I saw Miami Vice, and, on the TV, and I saw the girls, the Ferrari, the blow, the high all that shit, and I said, I don't know where the fuck that is, but that's where I'm going. So, you either went Lamborghini Countach or you went Ferrari F40 or Ferrari Daytona, whatever, Miami Vice. I went Ferrari, and Ferrari's a big part of my life. Going back to Niki Lauda. Niki Lauda was always my guy. Niki Lauda. Niki Lauda was my guy. Current state of Ferrari, hate the decision with Lewis Hamilton because I do not think that it is what's best for the team. I do not think Enzo Ferrari, let me start off by saying this, there's no way Enzo Ferrari would have gone the past decade plus of getting the silver arrows, Mercedes and Lewis beating the dog shit out of Ferrari. Now Max Verstappen and Red Bull beating the dog shit out of Ferrari. And I'm going on with this today because I've got hatred in my heart right now and upsetness because it was just qualifying for Imola. And we did so bad. We're fourth and fifth, I think. And I'm sick and tired of getting my ass kicked. I'm sick and tired of it. And the cars, listen, the cars have always been a big part of my life. Not so much anymore because Ferrari's going green. The new V12 Cylindri or whatever, I think it's fucking mediocre at best. But, again, Enzo Ferrari would not have made the decision to bring Lewis Hamilton in because Carlos and Charles, great young driver pair, everything. Ferrari's a very different company now that it went public. What they care about, they're capitalists. That's all they care about is making cars, making money, selling cars. And it was always Enzo Ferrari, race on Sunday, sell on Monday. Now John Elkann, the Elkann family, the Elkann clan, Agnelli, that's all it is money, 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 money. They do not give a shit about winning. They did not do what was best for the company with bringing Lewis Hamilton in. They did what was best for the share price. That is not a decision that Enzo Ferrari would have made even in the slightest. And if you think it is, then you, my friend, are a donkey. Lewis Hamilton, great. It's like Sebastian Vettel. Driving for Ferrari at a certain point in any world champion's driving career, and you're a world champion, you have to drive for Ferrari. Just what it is. Don't understand it, but it's a fact. And now Carlos off contract. It was actually Lewis's dad who reached out to John Elkann, got the deal done. Lewis has always loved Ferrari. He's always had a Ferrari out in his contracts. And listen, I like Lewis. It's not personal with Lewis, but Ferrari now has become, because it's not about winning. Ferrari is not about winning in the least. At all. Ferrari is point blank not about winning at all. Nothing about that company is about winning. And winning is not the priority. Selling cars, making money is the priority. John Elkann, Agnelli, the whole, everybody there. It's money, 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 money. And the SF90XX, money grab. Shit car, money grab. And then they've got people out there that'll pay it and pad the books and, this is Icona and this is, limited production, and we're going to charge $1 million for it. Oh, got to have it. Because people now, like I said, you gotta have it, play the game. And do I think it's stupid? Absolutely. I've never been a person who has to do something because I've had a gun held to my head and, you've got to buy this car if you want that car and all this other stuff. The last great Ferrari that Ferrari made was the 488 Pista. End of. 812 Superfast. I'm sorry, 812 Superfast, 812 Comp, Aperta, and the Coupe. I'm sorry. And the Daytona. But for me, the Pista is the coup d'etat. The new V12 Cylindri or whatever that stupid fucking name is. And going back and, the Daytona, whatever. This is the first car that Ferrari's ever made that is you can tell, a ode to the past with the front of it and the Daytona. Flavio Manzoni, think it's a fucking disgrace. Enzo Ferrari's always said, "What's your favorite car?" It's the next one. And that's just a fact. It's always been the next Ferrari, the next design. And Flavio, fucking lazy. I think the car's lazy. I think the design's lazy, uninspired. Already sold out. I know that it's already sold out. People are, whatever, want to play the Ferrari game, go on the cavalcade, whatever. For me, it's all about winning and getting back to it. Hypercar, Le Mans, unbelievable result. Fantastic. But again, Ferrari in general as a company is more worried about, how many social media followers you have. Oh, that's the car you get. And this situation with Lewis going, you have Carlos and Charles, two young drivers, and not only that, they got along. They get along, which is a big thing because now, George and Lewis don't get along. Ocon and the other guy on his team don't get along. You have two young drivers that get along, and the future is bright. You did not do what was best for the company. John Elkann, you shit the bed, and that is a fact. No business. Like I said, Sebastian Vettel goes there. It's where Ferrari now is where World Championship drivers go to die and retire. Drive a couple, years with the car, and say you drove with Ferrari World Champion and your career is over. Do I think Ferrari will sniff the butt crack of winning a World Championship in the next 5 to 8 years? Absolutely not. No, I do not. I do not, because again, winning has to be the priority, and it's not. Getting Adrian Newey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be, that will be a decision, hugely impact whether Ferrari has a chance at a world championship. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I'm not sold on it, any of it. But I think Ferrari from top to bottom right now is a shit show. I think they care way too much about selling cars. When Enzo Ferrari was race on Sunday, sell on Monday. The only reason why Enzo Ferrari sold cars was to race cars. Now it's the exact opposite. Dinners, limited production cars, Ferrari this, Ferrari that. No, you fucking donkeys. Win races. Win world championships. That's what matters. Nothing else. Winning, and I don't care what it is in life, winning is all that matters. No matter what it is. Win. Win, 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 win. And you have been getting the shit kicked out of you for too long now. By the Silver Arrows and now Red Bull. And listen, I hate Christian Horner. I think Christian Horner is a donkey. But again, Adrian Newey, Christian Horner, Max, fucking hate Max. Today, qualifying Imola, terrible. And like I said, Ferrari's such a huge part of my who I am and what I do, what I spend my money, where I go. I don't care anymore about the cars. I care about winning. And Carlos is my boy. You know that. Real Madrid, Hala Madrid, Carlos Sr., brother Carlos, and then, of course, Carlos Jr. But, I'm a Carlos Sainz guy. That's what it is. And I think Ferrari really shit the bed. They do not do what is best. Just like Jeannie Buss is not doing what's best for the Lakers, John Elkann did not do what was best for Ferrari and all the Ferrari fans around the world. Jeannie Buss is not doing what's best for the Lakers organization and all their fans around the world. John Elkann, Ferrari, disgrace. That's all I have to say. It makes me sick. I don't know what else to say. I'm upset. I'm mad because I hate losing more than I enjoy winning. That is a fact about me. I hate losing more than I enjoy winning. And Ferrari has been, and John Elkann, and everybody at Ferrari and Maranello has been okay with losing more than they've been mad at fucking Max winning, before that Lewis winning. They're okay with losing. And that for me is why Ferrari is not Ferrari anymore. And you want to talk about something else? Make Ferrari great again. And maybe they need to get people in there that care more about winning than be okay with losing.